Hi all, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Let's start rebooting work using Uipath. In last session, we have checked about kill applications as well as the how to get credentials using our get credentials XAMLs. So today we can check about init all applications. So what are the applications we are going to use? We can initialize those applications and we can launch that. So we can check, we can play with that. So how it works. So without wasting time, let me jump to the Uipath Studio. So inside the initialization state. Let me go inside this. Let's scroll down. So in this, so we have checked about init all settings, uh, get application credentials as well as, so we have checked about invoke kill all process, right? So today we are going to check about init all settings. So init all application. So what actually init all application? So to help you to initialize all the applications, okay, which are going to use to the process automation. So also one more thing need to be noted here. So already you have created an asset and then you have initialized those values into the orchestrator as well. Let me check here ACME. So which is the ACME UI path which you have already you have created, and then SHA1. Okay, SHA1, right? So which I have already done with that. So in our previous playlist we have done that. Okay, if you have, didn't watch, so kindly go in a sequence of RE framework playlist so that you can get touch with the each and every steps. So okay, let me go here. Let me go to the UiPath Studio. So inside the invoke all application, just go here. Before that, just check on this import argument. What is actually import argument used here is in let it get loaded. So yeah, in config. So what actually in config does? So in config is a variable which have the entire value of the config file, right? So we've seen here, right? So the in config value, you just copy the config value. So where this config value comes from? So it comes from here, init all settings. So inside this init all settings, you can see something called as config. So what this config is? This config have the value of each and every sheets of the config file. Okay, it has the entire data of this thing. So let me go here to new file. Just click on open workflow. Init all application. Just click on open workflow. Okay, so perfect. So here you can see something called as log message, so which will help you to understand opening applications. Okay, so what is the best practice which need to be followed here is, so you have to create a separate XAML files, okay, and just create a folder and just place it over there. Okay, apart from the framework. So how you can see, UiPath made an predefined folder which is framework, and then they have placed all the predefined frameworks into this particular folder. Okay, likewise if you have kept these things in an organized way, it will help other developers, so who comes after you, is it will be easy for them to understand what you have done actually. Okay, so that is the best practice, you can follow that. So what I will suggest, so you can create a XAML file for SHA1 as well as separate XAML file for ACME side. Okay, so let me create a new sequence. Okay, let me create it as ACME site. Okay, click on OK, and then create one more new as well, which is new SHA1 online. Perfect, great, awesome. So you have created two XAML files, right? So where you can see those two XAML files, you can see here, right? So what I will suggest one more thing. So you can create a folder. Okay, you can create a folder. Let me click somewhere. Add folder. So work files. You can name as per your name. Okay, I will just keep it as work files. Work files. Click on OK. So once you have clicked on OK, so the folder will be created. Just drag and drop this particular file. Okay, and then drag and drop this SHA1 as well. See, now you can easily find what are the files which you have developed. Okay, newly developed. So inside the work files, the files which are the XAML files which are developed, you can see those in a structured way, right? So what you can do, just drag and drop the ACME site one as well as the Shaw online. Okay, so what actually you have to do now? So you have to like pass the values inside this particular XAMLs. Okay, so till now here you can see something called as inconfig, where this inconfig has been created predefinedly by the Uipath framework. Okay, so this in argument. So what actually the value for this in argument is config. So this config, which is the value of the entire Excel sheet, okay, which is read by the bot in init all settings. Okay, so what I can do, just go inside this open workflow. Okay, so once again create a in config. Okay, just create something called as in config, in config. Okay, so here you have to change the argument type. So the argument type is like dictionary, right? So you can change. So I will just help you one trick here. Okay, just go to the previous XAML file. Okay, just go here. This is already in config and it is in a dictionary, right? Just click here once. Just click here once. Now go to your ACM side once again. Just click here. You can see the dictionary. Okay, this is a shortcut key. No need to like each and every time go here, browse things. Okay, not every time. So you can use this shortcut as well. Okay, so what actually I had done, so I have made a dictionary also, right? Perfect. So what I will do now, I will just pass this value. So we have to pass some values, right? To value to pass to inside this particular XAML file. So what actually it was in config. So let me try to enter in config. Right, you can see here. Correct. Just click on OK. You click here. Just go here. What actually you are going to do? Open, right? Open. Open browser. So open browser. So how you are going to call this one? In config of open bracket, close bracket, inside this double quotes dot to string. What is the Excel name actually here? Link ACM URL. Just copy this. Just paste over here. Okay. Perfect, right? Save. Maximize. For make sure you can maximize. Okay. Maximize. And one more thing, don't forget browser type. Chrome. So respect to your browser, you can change it. Okay. Save this. Okay. Till now I have done with this. Okay. So I have just to make a login credentials. I will do now. Okay. So Shawan, just come to Shawan now. The same thing. Shawan also, what I was going to do here is I was going to import arguments. Okay. So just go inside this open up flow. Okay. Just click on the in arguments in underscore config. Okay. Just change that argument type as dictionary. Save this one. Save this one. And then so just make this import argument as in config. Just click on OK. So just go here. Okay. So you have passed everything. Perfect, right? So you have passed the values and then you have created arguments. So what I can do now, same thing. Just drag a open browser. Okay. Then drag a maximize window. Okay, pause the value now. So in config of open browser, close browser, double quotes, dot to string, right? So what you have to pass now here? SHA on URL. Just pass the SHA on URL. Just make sure the which browser you are using. Save. Perfect, right? Till now, what actually it will do? It will open the ACM site and it will open the SHA on site. So I'll just recap this one as well. So what actually you have done? So you have created assert in assets and you have just passed the URL over here. Okay, you have passed the URL and then this is the variable which you are going to call inside your workflows. Okay. Okay, perfect. So what I will do one more thing along with this, I will just pass the credential as well. Okay. So how to do that? Okay. So you may be wondering how to do that. Just save this. Okay. So inside this mail, you can see some arguments you have to pass. So what are arguments? So we are getting a out argument here in the get credential, which is username and password. Correct, username and password. Okay, so out, which is username and password. What you can do, you can make in argument in the XAML file which you needed, and you can copy these values, password and username. So what I will do now, so just scroll down. Okay, go inside this init all application, just go here, just create a in argument, okay, which is in username, okay, and then in password, okay. The password type should be changed. I will help you like how why it should be changed, okay. So this is the thing, right? Perfect. So what I will do now, just go here, okay, you can see three arguments, correct? Just click here, you can see three. I'll just pass the username directly here, okay. Okay, why I was not getting the username? Okay, let me check here, okay. Why I was not getting the username? Maybe some scope issue, okay. So it restricted to the first send, okay, only to this particular sequence. That's why it was not able to show outside, okay. Let me make it as general business, perfect. So now you'll be able to see over there, okay. Just go here, click on import argument once again. Just double click here, username. You'll be able to get it. Try to enter the password, you'll be getting with the error, okay. Just go here, okay, check here once. So in password, you're still having error. What actually the error is? So you are seeing that secure system security secure string, correct? So why this is happening? So your in password is a string type, and the password which you are getting is a secure string. Okay, that is the issue. That is the main issue here. Okay, you can see here that the type which you are getting is a secure string, right? Secure string. What actually you have to do? So just go inside this particular framework. Okay, go here, change this type as a secure string now. You can select here. Okay, secure string. Save this. Just come back here. Okay. Once again, try to pass the value as a password. Now the error will be gone. Okay. Perfect. Right? Just go inside this. Okay. The same thing you have to. So you have entered into the init all settings. Okay. Where you want to pass this particular value. So inside this invoke like ACME site, right? We don't need this particular password in the SHA-1. We need just only we needed in the ACME side workflow. Correct? So just click on this open workflow. Just click here. Okay. Just create the in argument. Why as in argument? I just need this particular data inside this particular framework, correct? In username and then in password. Sorry, there is a typo. Yeah, secure string. Perfect, right? That's it. So what I can do now here, so you can just pass that particular in arguments. So what actually you are doing, you're copying this argument to this particular arguments. Okay, perfect, right? Save this one. Now all the values got entered, right? Perfect. Just go here, save this. What I will do now, so I'll just open the ACME site and I'll do these things. So where to enter, I will just indicate those things. Okay. Once you are done with that, we can just like we can make a single shot run, and you can check whether how it is working. Okay. So just go here, save, and then what you have to do now? Type into, correct. Once the page is got loaded, you have to make a type into. Just go here, make a type into, drag a type into, and paste over here. And then you have to use the type secure text. Okay, why type secure text? This is a secure thing, correct? Just click here and then just try to highlight over here. Okay, try to highlight, and then so what I can do now, so just click on save and then just mark this empty field as yes. Okay, true. Save this one. Okay, just pass the value in username. So in username will give the username, correct? Just save here. Okay, just indicate this. Type secure text. Just indicate here. Okay, just save here. Okay, just mark this empty text and pass the value as well, which is in password. Correct? Perfect, right? And then click activity. So it's used to click on the login button. Once you're done all with this, just check, revisit the selector once, okay, whether how it works, okay, before running. So that's a good practice, you know. So it will help you to run this automation so reliable all the times. So we have made one attribute here. Let me check here as well, the two elements as well. Just click on edit selector so that you validate, and then just go here, edit selector, validated, perfect. Save once. You have done with all the steps, right? So looks perfect now. Go here, save. Okay, so you have set ACME set username password once it launch, and then SHA-1 it will just launch. So these are the init alls what actually we are going to do. Okay. So one more thing you can do that. So once it got logged in, you can just land on the workflow items. Okay, so you can land on the workflow items. That also you can do it. Okay, just click on this workflow items. Okay, so that you can start entering all those values. So once you are traversed here, what actually you have to do? So you have to check for the W type ID, which is W5. Okay, those things you have to check. Okay, you have to go here and click on the search button. Okay, so you have to update, click on this update work item, and you have to go to the SHA-1 side, and you have to fetch the hash key value for this particular client ID, client name, and then you have to update over here. Okay, so I will just make a run now. Okay, and then I will show what actually entire action what we are going to perform on the next sessions. Okay, let me go here, let me log out. Okay, so before logging out, just let me put a click activity as well here. Okay, since the init one, it will be performed only one, so you can just highlight this one. Perfect. Just make a logout. Okay, just run now. So we have done all the settings. Okay, just save this one. Just close this one. Perfect. Okay. Yep. So we can save the entire workflow. Okay, just click on save as. Okay, now close each and everything and just make a run. Now what actually it will do, it will close all the Chrome application. If Excel is open, it will close those as well, and then it will launch the ACME login and SHA-1 launch it. Just do it now. Yeah. So we have debug. Let's wait for a few minutes so that ACME site will be launched, and it will do all the operations. So process will be started in few minutes now. Yeah, our process started. So once it is started, so it will read the entire config file, and then it will start killing the process if it is open. Okay, which may be affect our like our process automation. Okay, so it will try to kill all the application which are given in a kill applications. So you can see here now it is in initialization only, it is in kill process. Okay, you can see that it has killed the Chrome application. It launched the application now. It will try to enter the username password now. Once it is entered, it will launch the AC. Sorry, it will launch the SHA-1 side as well. So just login username password. Click on login. Perfect. And then now, so once it is got logged in, it will click on the work items. After that, so to launch the SHA-1 side. I clicked on that. Now it will launch the SHA-1 side. It is launching the SHA-1 side. Till this part we have coded, correct? Yep. So till this part we have made all our initialization. We have coded. Perfect. So what actually we are going to perform on the next videos. So what actually we will be doing, we will be just go to the transfer to the WID. Okay. So just like take this as, consider this as open. Okay. Let me clear this data so that it looks in a open state. Since I have worked on previously, it shows completed. Okay. Let me reset the data. So once I reset, it will show. Okay. Perfect. So just go here now. So you can see inside the WID file, you can see something called as in open only. Okay, not completed. Okay, perfect. So WID is open, right? So what is our operation? So we have to traversal into the any one of WID file. Okay, so we have to traversal each and every WID file. Okay, so WID file, just click here. Okay, what you have to do? We have to capture the client ID, client name, and then so client country. Okay, like this. So just copy and paste. Okay, Control V, Control F, and then copy this one as well. Control V, Control F, and then France and Control V. What you have to do now? So we have copied all this in this way, right? Let me open a notepad and show you. Open a notepad. Okay. So I just copied in this way. Okay. Using underscore underscore underscore. Let me go to the SHA-1 site. Okay. I'll just paste here. Okay. Then click on hash. Once I clicked on hash, it will generate a result. Okay. I'll just copy this one. Okay. I'll just go here once again. Click on work items. Okay. And I will add some comments like completed. Okay. Completed or updated. Okay. And after like making like updated, I'll just paste this particular hash key value as well. This hash key value and then make this as completed. Okay. So once I click on complete item, outside this you can see something called as completed. Let me close this. Let it get loaded. Wait for a second. Go here. Go back here. Okay. You can see something. The state will be changed as a completed one. Likewise, you have to do for all the W5 items. So how we have prepared the dispatcher actually? So we have extracted all the 91 data. Okay. So we have pushed all the 91 data. Okay. You can do in this way using bulk queue item, or else if you want like only extracted data need to be uploaded into the queue, then you can do what actually is, you can create a dispatcher, you can make a filter of if condition, and then you can upload those items as a queue. Okay, either ways works. So the data which I pushed everything in a bulk queue item, what I will do, I will just make a if condition, I will just check for the type WID, and then I will just mark it as business exceptions, which I have, since I have pulled all the 91 items into the queue. Okay, otherwise when you are pushing into the queue itself, you can apply a filter and you can push the item. You can do in that way as well. I hope you will be aware like how to pass the values in a init application. So how to call the Chrome application which you are going to use, which is ACM8 and SHA-1.